The IMDEA Software Institute is a non-profit organization, a foundation, whose mission is to improve the dependability, security, and correctness of the software that we use every day, and also to help software engineers to maintain and, if possible, increase their productivity.
Nomadic Labs is a French company whose main mission is to contribute to the development, adoption, and evolution of the Tezos blockchain.
Tezos is open source blockchain. Of course, there are many open source blockchains, it's not the only one, but Tezos has some distinguishing features. Some of them are, first of all, that the governance of Tezos allows for the protocol to be self-amendable. That means that an upgrade to the protocol can be made without forks and by means of an agreement through a votation in the Tezos community that takes place in the blockchain itself. Another interesting feature is that Tezos uses proof of stake instead of proof of work. Proof of stake is much less power hungry, which means that it's less aggressive with the environment and it's greener. Of course, Tezos has a smart contract language with very interesting theoretical properties, and the design of the infrastructure and the design of the smart contract language of Tezos make them amenable to formal verification, which means in turn that we can prove the correctness of at least some of its pieces.
Tezos is a blockchain with three main properties. It's evolutive, eco-responsible, and it's been designed with formal verification in mind.
We got in touch with representatives from Tezos and Nomadic Labs through a common contact. We started having meetings, exchanging emails, and starting shaping the collaboration. It's true that this took some time, but with hindsight, I think that this time was well invested because everything has been running very smoothly so far.
To make a long story short, IMDEA is well known in the world of computer science research. It hosts some very brilliant researchers and showed interest in Tezos very early. We have therefore decided to set up a strategic partnership within which research actions of mutual interest are identified.
This collaboration allows us to have a direct channel to the core developers and the stakeholders in the Tezos community. This means that we have direct access to the real problems that are impacting Tezos right now, but not only the immediate ones, but also the ones that lie in plans for the future long-term development of Tezos. This makes it possible for us to sit down, think carefully, and design solutions which are rooted on science and which are technologically sound. And this makes it also possible to also streamline all the process of applying for funding and starting new projects.
Benefits are mutual, of course. The result of those actions are, of course, useful to the Tezos technology. But beyond that, this is true scientific research, and the results are meant to be publicly available, distributed under open source licenses when it comes to software, and which enrich the common scientific knowledge.
Roughly speaking, we want to continue our involvement with the Tezos community. Right now we have 3 active projects, one on static analysis of resource consumption, another one on the design of advanced consensus protocols, and a third one of zero-knowledge proofs and multi-party computation in the field of cryptography. And there are a few others that we are cooking right now and that we expect to be able to present to Nomadic Labs and the Tezos board.
We currently have 3 research actions in progress, and others are in the process of being identified. Of course, the next steps are naturally to monitor the progress of the current actions, but also to initiate further actions so that the result can be integrated into the Tezos technology.